Hey guys, welcome to my video. I'm going to show you how to manual install mods in the PC version of Snowrunner. A lot of mods posted on the snowrunner.io website um, are done by people like me and not have a lot of coding, game developing knowledge. But since Snowrunner is so easy to do a modification, it's fun to post your mods onto the website so people can use it. The downside is that it comes with a subscribe button, making it easy for people to load your mod. There are no real decent instructions on how to work with the subscribe button for you as a modder. I bet there are ways to make the subscribe button work very well. I've seen a lot of comments in my mods that it doesn't work. So it does show up, but it doesn't load, and there's all kind of funkiness going on, and that's not just with modding. It's the entire game is just brand new, so it needs some time to fix all the bugs, and this website needs to develop, and the community needs to grow. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to do a manual installation. So all the mods you see, they come with a zip file because the website says you have to upload it as a zip archive. A zip is a file extension from the program called 7-zip. And in our case, we're going to download my own mod. Once it's downloaded, you need to extract it to be able to use it. So extract it, I use a program called WinRAR, which we talk about in a few seconds. Press OK, and there it is. And if you look into a mod, in most mods, it's an XML file, and the XML file is just human readable text, so we can open it and modify it and do kind of funkiness with it. So let's open this file and have a look. There's a program called Notepad++ which you can download for free. Download it, and this button will appear on Windows 10, and you can click it. There are other ways to open XMLs, but this is the right program. Don't double click it because Office Excel will open it and it can't do anything with it. Just use Notepad++, and as you can see here, everything is here. It's human readable. You can tweak and play around with this. So a very simple thing we're going to discuss is, let's say we want to change the fuel capacity of the Azov. So this already has a modification in it. I changed the sounds to the sounds of a Kolob because I like the strong sounds and the reverse beep of a Kolob. But let's say we also want to modify the fuel capacity of the truck. All you do is this, and then save it. Don't forget to close this because you're going to be in trouble otherwise on in a different day, but just close it for now. And now this file holds both the sound mod, which I put on the website, and the fuel modification. Now we need to put that in the game. So you open two browser windows, put this one on the left side, open another one on the right side, and now we're going to browse to the game. My game is installed on the D drive. In your case, it's most likely on the C drive, which is default. Anyway, program files, Epic Games, Snowrunner, en_us, and then we're going to browse to preloads, packs, clients, and the initial pack is where most mods are being done. And you see a little red icon in my version. When you have the program WinRAR installed, you can open this file, but Windows 10 does not recognize it as a WinRAR extension. So the very first time you need to right click, make sure WinRAR is downloaded and installed, right click the file, properties, opens with, in your case it says nothing, click change, select it either in this list or click on more. In the bottom you find look for another app on this PC, and in my case WinRAR is installed in the local drive called C, program files, and all the way in the back you see WinRAR. So you select it, press open, hit apply, it will briefly flash for a second and all your icons will be red, openable with Windows 10 WinRAR. Before we continue, copy this. It's very important. I can't stress enough to copy your initial .pack because people like me are stupid. We make mods by changing values, but if we make a mistake, a space, a colon, whatever, the game won't load your truck because this game is programmed in an object-oriented language, which means everything is an object. And the truck, the Azov, is an object in the game. It checks the file for integrity. If there's a problem in it, it will reject it. The game will start, but the Azov is gone. Let's say you have Azovs all over the place, and the game loads with an object not loaded, they're gone. And your save game is ruined, and you're gonna have a bad day. Make sure to copy initial.pack, and also briefly every now and then look for your save games and store them. The save game is synced in the cloud in the Epic Game Installer. You can go to settings, and in here there is a button enable cloud saves. I do like the cloud saves, but to restore one you have to uncheck it and browse to your save games and copy it. I had a few times that I had to go back in time a day to restore my saves. It's a pain. So just make a copy of the initial pack, just Ctrl C, go to your desktop and paste it in here. Why does it not work? Copy, paste. There it is. I have a backup now. Okay, back to installation of a manual mod. What you need to do is you need to have those two windows open, so the downloaded extracted file and the game location. Very important not to mess this game location with your copy on the desktop. I made that mistake a million times already, opening the wrong initial.pack, and then hey, why is my mod not working? And I start complaining in the chat with people, your mod is not working. The mod is working fine, but if you put the changes on your local copy, it's not gonna work, guys. I promise. Open initial.pack, browse to, say close, because it tells you the evaluation copy. Something. Browse to media, classes, and then in here is where people do the mods. So you see the gearboxes, the engines, the truck, whatever. In my case it's a truck, so I opened the truck folder. Trailers is hidden in here. I had to search for it quite a few times though. But trucks are all the way in the bottom. See, here are all the trucks. Now, what you can do, let's say you want to do your modification of your own. Let's say you want the cut to modify. No, right click on it, extract a specific folder, and you can say download, and now it's in your downloads folder. There it is, and you can do a modification. But to get the modification back into the game, we go to my downloaded file, highlight it, drag and drop, release the mouse button, and this little window pops up. Now the important step is compression method. In here there's a store function. I'm not sure if the other functions won't or will work, but trust me, you need the store function in order to make it work. Check the date next to the files. You can see in here is a date stamp. We have an Azov 64131. I don't even have it in here, so for me it's not a problem, but make sure it's on store, and now say OK. I believe it's in here, but I have sorted it on timestamp. Okay, now if you click on name, it sorts in an alphabetic order, or if you click on this, it will rearrange, changed on date. Now a hint, and a very valuable one, is to make sure that your Azov has the day of today. So these mods are all from the 28th, and that was an update, I guess. And now you can see on the 8th, which is today, I'm very sure that my mod is in here. I checked the date. While we're talking about these folders, every time you do a game update, these will be overwritten. So that's also a reason to make a backup of your init.pack. If you do a lot of modifications, make a copy every now and then, because once an update comes through, these will be overwritten. And I tend to check if the game maker did a change on my truck or not. There are ways to do that. In Notepad++ you can download an extension called compare, and you can open the two files and compare them, see if the developer made a change or not. I did 2 updates now and didn't find any changes so far, but I guess they will be doing it every now and then. There are ways. Okay, so our Azov is in the game now, in the init.pack. It's here. The date stamp is fine. We checked everything. Now we can close WinRAR. Close the files, and now go to the Epic Launcher. Here it is. Go to Library, select your game, and launch it. Now, sometimes when you do a change, you see this little blue loading icon. I'm always happy when I see it. It takes a little bit longer than normal, but it tells me that, hey, the objects are being checked again for changes. The game detected the change, and now it's seeing if it can create an object of the Azov truck. It's going to check our XML, I guess. Anyway, I have no clue, but I feel happy about my own theory. That's how I look at it. Okay, now let's wait a few seconds. Should come on in a second. There it is. Yeah, skip this. There we go. So we're not going to use the mod option, which we normally would use with the subscribe button. I found it not very useful, so I do prefer the manual way. Continue. Now, one thing about mods. When you do the manual way, it's a good thing. It allows you to use it in a co-op mission. The thing is, the pack file is loaded local, which means that you will see the changes on your friend won't. So you will be able to use your Azov, you can jump into it, use it, and you will see the 650 liters in the fuel tank. He won't. You will see the 350 liters. So that's it. Now let's see if we can find an Azov. Where is it? I believe it was the 64131. There we go. See in the left bottom, 650 liters. Here the sound sounds exactly like guys, this is how you do manual modification. So, to recap everything, download the file, extract it in your downloads folder, open the folder in a browser, open another browser, browse to your init.pack in the game, drag it in, use the store option, make sure the game is not running while you do it, because I've seen to go into trouble when I did that, and so yeah, basically that's it, guys. Happy modding, keep them coming, and if you find a way to improve the subscribe button, please make a video or tell me, give me a link to the video. I would love to revise this video and tell you all about the subscribe button. Guys, thank you for listening. Bye bye.